And hello YouTube, this is GS Man Smart, and I'm here today with a brand new YouTube video. And today we have another tutorial on Guild Wars 2 on how to get some quick, easy gold. And this is for the crafters out there, anybody who is into crafting or wants to get into crafting. You can make a profit out of crafting, as some people may not believe so, but you can make a profit out of crafting. And I've made some profit out of it as well. Now, how risky is this method? Not as risky as other methods. There is some risk involved, but very low. Every time I've done this, I've never gotten negative profit. So, as long as you do it correctly, you should not lose any money. You should only be gaining money. There are some few exceptions, and I'll go over this. But before we jump into the game, I decided to record this portion first because unfortunately my game recorder cannot record my screen at the same time for some strange reason. I don't know why. But the website that we're going to be using today is basically called guildwars2spidey.com. I'm going to be linking it in the description for you as always. And basically this site basically tells you what items you can craft that are profitable to sell. Now, a quick disclaimer, if you have all of your items already, you can obviously craft and you can sell your item on the trading post and basically not have to invest in anything, basically not have to invest in any money. So this is mainly a guide for people who just want to buy all the materials off the trading post and make a profit by selling the made item. Obviously, if you have the materials and if you have all the resources and you're going to go ahead and make the item, you can sell it and obviously make 100% profit. But anyway, you'll see that here there's several different things you can do on this website, including gem exchange. It actually shows you, I believe it shows you the graph even. Does it show you the graph still? Yeah, it actually shows you the graph still. So for many of you who don't know how to find the graph, here is exactly how to find it. But anyway, here's a section called crafting, and basically if you click any of these, we're going to go ahead and click jeweler, since one of my characters is a max level jeweler. And here, if you categorize this by profit, you'll actually see how much profit you can make if you buy all the materials for this item and you sell it. Now, one thing to watch out is about the supply and demand. This is very crucial in knowing what to make and what to sell. For example, this item right here, the grow lamp, 244 are in the market and there's only a demand for 55. So that may not be such a good item to make because the demand is very low compared to the supply. Now, something like, for example, an azurite mithril earring. Look at this. Demand is 150. Supply is 369. There's more of a demand for it. So you want to go with things that have a bit of a demand to it. You don't want to go craft things that don't have a high demand because then you're not going to be able to sell your item. But basically, you can, if you're not a level 400 crafter, no worries. Say you're level 100 crafting, you can change this rating to 100. And say you're a level 200 crafting only, you can click filter and you can see there are things that you can make that are still profitable. You can still make 25, 30, 40 silvers off of some of these things if you sell them and craft them. Now, we're going to go ahead and look at from 0 to 400, since I'm a level 400 crafter. Now there's two columns here, or there's three columns. There's a cost, a sell price, and a profit. The cost section will basically show you how much it will cost you to buy all the materials for the specific item to craft. So if we create an azurite mithril earring, it'll cost us 55 silvers to craft it. When we sell it, it'll cost us 1 gold and 11 silvers. This is included with the with the listing price. And if we sell it, we make almost 40 silvers. Once again, this is included with the listing price off, with all the taxes off. This is how much you're going to make, almost 40 silvers. Now, if you were to click this, and I think I already have it open, an Azurite Mithril earring, here it tells you the number of ingredients you'll need and how much it will cost for each and how much it will cost in total. On the right side, it will tell you the profit, how it's calculated. If you scroll down here, it'll basically tell you what you need, if it's more profitable to buy it on the TP, or if it's more profitable to craft it. For example, the mithril ingots, they cost almost 2 silvers on a TP. You can craft them for less than that. You can save yourself a good 12 copper if you just buy the mithril ore and craft the mithril ingots yourself. The same with the mithril setting. If you craft it yourself, it's cheaper than if you were to buy it on the TP. So here it basically tells you what you should buy and what you should craft to make this. So for this mithril earring, it's saying that to buy it on TP, it's cheaper. So you're going to buy 3 embellished brilliant azurite jewels, and this should cost you 51 silvers. If you were to craft it, you'd be wasting 3 times that amount. So don't craft it, just buy them on the TP. And what else do you need to make this? You obviously need a setting and you need a hook. Here it's telling us if we have the mithril ore, we can use that. If we can buy it from the TP, and then we can craft it into mithril ingots and craft it into a setting. We can buy some more mithril ore, craft it into ingots, and craft it into a hook. And then we can obviously craft this. So the main goal of this is just to see what materials you can buy, what materials are more valuable to craft, and basically then sell it on the TP for a higher price than you made it. So if you bought all the materials for gold, you want to go and put it on sale for a higher price than that, so you make a profit. And this site basically tells you what you should sell it for, and it basically analyzes the market as it is right now, and it basically tells you what items are profitable to make, what items are not profitable to make. Now, one thing that I do want to show you guys is you really want to look at what you're crafting. For example, an Azurite Mithril earring, this gives you 49 vitality, 35 power, and 35 toughness. It's level 80. A lot of people are going to want to buy this because some people like to build tanky. They want to have tanky builds, so they are going to buy this. But if we want to look at something like, say, what is something that not a lot of people use often? So look at this Sunstone Silver earring. Well, power and precision, those are used a lot. So, what about the silver band? There's one of these that I know isn't that great to craft because they give you... See, these are all very good to craft as well because precision and power, those are used a lot by, what, rangers, thieves, elementalists, right? Here we go. One of these. Look at this. 725 supply and only 106 demand. Not that great. And the reason why is because probably not a lot of people are making this build. Healing power, power, toughness. So you basically got to do some research and see, you know, are people going to buy this? Would you buy this? Would you buy this to make into your build? If it's a common build type, then obviously a lot of people are going to buy it. So you can do this with any profession. What I like to do a lot of times is I like to go into the, since I'm also a nearly almost maxed tailorer. Come on, let's just click home. If we look at tailor, what you'll see, if we scroll down, oh come on, let's go into 400, oops, not 4,000, to 450. And you can also categorize this by level, rating, and supply as well if you like to do that. But as you can see here, look at these. Berserkers Exalted Boots. A lot of people buy Berserkers gear. So guess what? You can craft this. You can buy all the materials for almost 5 gold and sell it for 6.5 gold. And guess what? You're making a profit of 50 silvers. Now, if you have some of the materials, obviously this price will go down and you'd be selling it for more. So your profit will be higher. So if you have some materials that you don't need to bind the TP, you're going to make more profit, obviously. But even if you don't have any of the materials, you can still make a profit if you list it for this price. Now what I suggest you do is you get a piece of paper and write down some of the things that you need, because maybe you don't want to keep on alt-tabbing. And for my recording specifically, I'm not going to be able to alt-tab because I have 2 separate recorders. So in my video, I'm going to be making the Azurite Mithril Earring, and I'm going to be creating the Sunstone Silver Band. So I'll be back with the second portion of this video where I'll be crafting this, and I'll be putting it on sale, and hopefully I'll get on footage that it's sold, because I have done this so many times. It's worked. It's really worked really well. So I'll be back, guys, for the second portion of the video. Stick around. Alright guys, we are back with the second portion of the video. We are now in game on my jeweler. And as you can see, I have bought my silver band here, the 4 silver ores, the 15 sunstone nuggets. That would be for the, what was it that we're making? The sunstone silver band. And then we have the 8 mithril ore, silver filigree. No, I think this is for, oh yeah, the silver filigree is for the sunstone one. Okay, and then the embellished and the 8 mithril ore for the azurite that we're making. Anyway, just to show you, our sunstone nuggets costed 3 silvers each. So our sunstone nuggets costed 3 silvers each. So that's about, what's 3 times 15? It's about 50 silvers plus the copper. That's 50, it's 45 plus the copper. It's going to get 50 silvers. So 50 silvers for that. The filigree costed silver fill. That costed 85 copper each. So that was about maybe 3 silvers. So that's 54 silvers right now. And then the silver ore was really cheap. Made like a silver there. 55 silver. And the silver band was also a really cheap silver band. Yeah, like a silver there. So about 57 silvers there. And now if we look up how much it actually costs to sell this. This is the Sunstone Silver Band. Sunstone Silver Band. And we're going to be making this one. As you can see, this one is going to sell for 1 gold and 24 silvers. Remember, we only bought our materials for maybe near to 60 silvers, maybe a little over 50 silvers, 56, 57 silvers. So we're making a profit of over 50 silvers on this. And the same thing we did with the embellished. These costed the most, but you'll see that they're going to sell for a lot more. Let me just show you. So we're going to go over here, and I think I already have Sunstone Silver Band. Yep. But this is not the one we're making is this. There we go. So you see, if you were to buy these on the market, you'd be wasting more money than buying the 15 nuggets and the filigrees separate. So that's why we're crafting these. Alright, so now we have our 3 here. We have our silver band already. And our silver setting. We need 2 silver ingots. And here's our... I have a bunch of these already. but we just need, how many do we need for this again? I think we need 2, right? Yeah, 2. So, but you see, like I said, if you have your silver ore here, oh, come on. Okay, it took it from my inventory. You see, if you have your silver ore, then you don't need to waste money on buying your silver ore. The same with the mithril ore. Especially if you're high level, you should have a bunch of mithril ore because it's literally everywhere. So now we have that. Silver setting. We can craft that. And now we can craft a sunstone silver band. Alright, so we got that. Remember, we only wasted about 56, 57 silvers on this sunstone band for the materials. Now, one thing you want to make sure is you don't craft this one. Don't craft this one. Make sure you look at the colors on the website that I showed you. It was a yellow one. Make sure it matches up with this one, a yellow one as well. Now, for the azurite, we're going to be making the azurite. Was it the ring? Or was it earring? This was not it. So this was not it. It was this one, right? Exactly, it was this one. Azurite mithril earring rare. We already have our 3 embellished azurite jewels. Mithril setting. We need 2 of these, I believe, right? Yeah, 2 of these. And then for the hook, we need 2 of these as well. And then we can craft one of these. And we can craft one of these. Alrighty. So now we can craft this. And as you see, we have our azurite mithril earring and our sunstone silver band. Now we were to go into the trading company. Here they are. Now, if you sell this immediately, you are not going to make a profit because, remember, we wasted 55, 56 silvers. In fact, you could still make a profit if you sell it instantly, but a very small one. Now we're going to go ahead and put this for, what I like to do is I like to make mine lower than everybody else's. Sometimes I'll even put a gold just so it sells, because you're still making a profit regardless. Instead of making 60 silvers profit, I'm going to make 40 silvers profit, but it's going to be more of a guarantee that I'm going to be the person who's going to sell the item. So you can make this any price you want, because literally anything is going to be a profit. Anything above this is going to be a profit. I'm going to put mine at 1 gold and 20. And then our azurite mithril earring. If I remember correctly, how much do we waste for this? Embellished, brilliant. Where is it? There it is. We wasted about 3 of these. That's about 16 times 3. That's like over 50 silvers. So over 50 silvers for that, again. And we're selling it for, look at this, over a gold. More of a profit. I'm going to put this down to 5. And now you'll see that we are selling 2 items for over a gold, which will give us a profit of maybe a gold back. So it can kind of go slow sometimes. I mean, this is a method that that does require a little bit of patience, because sometimes, I mean, these sometimes don't sell immediately. But if you're going off to work, if you're going off to school, you know, before you go to work or before you go to school, craft a few of these, put them on a trading post, and when you come home, a lot of it will be sold already. I mean, I remember when I crafted so many jewels. I just crafted like 20 jewels. I came back from work and I had almost all my jewels sold. And I was making so much gold. I do my tailor as well, like I showed you in the other video, and well, in the same video, but the footage before this. The Berserker's gear, it's very popular. A lot of people like to have the Berserker's gear, so if you craft that, it will sell very quickly. But that obviously requires higher level of crafting. So the higher level you are in crafting, the more gold you're obviously going to earn. But like I said, look at this. This is a level 35 earring, a level 35 ring. Even if you're a low level crafter, you can still make profit. So crafting is something that's really working and worth it. Now I don't think I'm going to be selling this in this time around the footage, but I guarantee you this will sell because it's always sold for me. And like I said, these are things that a lot of people like to buy. Where is it? What the heck am I going? If you look, I'm still the lowest person here. And I'm still the lowest person here. A lot of people want to buy this because a lot of people like tank builds. A lot of people like precision and power. But I'll see if I can get the footage in. If I sold it, if I remember, I'm not sure. I'll log on in a few hours and I'll show you guys that they're sold if I can do that. So I'll be back when it's sold. Alright guys, I'm back and I just decided to check Guild Wars 2 and see if our items sold before I went off to bed. And if we look here into the trading post, we actually have, if I can load, 2 gold and 3 silvers waiting for us. Nothing selling anymore. If we go to our sold, it says, why is it taking so long? There we go. As you can see, we sold both of these. And remember, we only used about 55 silvers for each of these, so we wasted a little bit over a gold. And we basically got a profit of double that. So, there you go, guys. There is how to craft, how to use the website, and also I showed you right now that the method does work. But like I said, it works best if you craft a lot of things, and then say you're going somewhere for the day, come back at the end of the day, and you'll see most of this stuff is sold. It's a really good method. And thank you for watching. I hope you guys learned and understand this method. I have plenty of other methods on my channel, and I will be continuing to upload new methods on how to make easy gold. So if you like this video, please leave a like at the bottom. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I usually reply to comments within 24 or 48 hours at the maximum. And subscribe to the channel for more videos. I will be releasing more videos very frequently. Thank you for watching. This is GS Mass Smart. I'll be back sooner than you think. Don't go anywhere.